here. We made it. It's a Monday. It's a busy Monday. Let's go. So I've just got my head down for the last hour or so and caught up with a bit of admin, the Monday usual vibes. We had Black Friday obviously just gone, which went really, really well. It was essentially our first Black Friday. Last year we weren't really taking it seriously. I think we did like a 50 or 100 product special offer. But this year we went pretty hard, to say the least. Email was on fire. Ad creatives were adjusted for Black Friday and redid the homepage as well to really accentuate the offers that we had going on. But yeah, went really, really well. We've done a decent amount of rev. I've probably put it in the title, so I think we've done around 500k in the last 30 days, which was a big goal for us to hit that kind of 500,000 mark. So super, super gassed that we managed to do that. And more importantly, really than anything, we've learned a lot for next year. We know what did work very well. We know that there were some things that could potentially have worked better and potentially made us more money. So we will then double down on that next year. And it all just comes down to skin in the game and time in the trenches. Same as anything. It all comes down to time. And being a witness to what's actually possible is the main thing. If you sit on the sidelines watching what others do and trying to gather data from other people's success, it's very difficult to actually put that into actionable steps. But because we've been there, we've lived it, we've gone through it, we know what we need to do next year to scale even further, let alone what our data is going to look like next year because of email size, etc, etc. However, we now have around 1,600 orders from the weekend to fulfill, so it's safe to say the warehouse is going to be extremely busy. Customer service next door are cracking on with tickets. We've got around 300 emails to get back to. So just generally, all guns blazing. It's going to be pretty busy today. I thought I'd pick up the camera, take you with me. Throughout the video today and throughout the vlog, I'll kind of drop in some little insights into what we did to actually create that revenue. It doesn't just come down to spending more money on ads, unfortunately. There are other levers that you have to pull, which I will go through. But just generally, a little vlog, little day in the life, kind of get back into YouTube a little bit. It's been a busy few weeks, so I haven't really been able to film anything, but get back into the groove of things. So I'll pick up the camera throughout the day and we'll crack on from there. But for now, it's about 9:45, I'm going to jump into a few calls, do some emails, and just get on with the more mundane day-to-day stuff, which is essentially sitting on different spreadsheets, different calendars, different emails, different chats, just getting stuff done. We also have two wonderful office dogs in with us today. My business partner Jordan's dogs. We've got Gunner, a handsome Gunner, and a handsome Brock. Little mascots for the day. And it's all going on outside. We've got all sorts of trucks turning up and fuck knows what else. Yeah. It's busy. It's a busy old time. So the last time I vlogged, we've since added about another half of racking. So the racking used to finish kind of where that pallet is. And we've since doubled up and got even more racking. We've had to push all the picking desks back just to basically make more space for stock. Got to a point where space was becoming an issue in terms of pallet spacing. So yeah. As you can see, the racking now goes all the way to the end, meaning we can get another third of stock on the shelves. And it's very busy. We've actually got all of this stock here, which is a V1 of our old stock, which we've now bundled up to selling clear on the website. And we've got all of our new V2 pallets with 4 containers on the way, meaning that we shouldn't run out through Q1. We thought we might be a bit touch and go, but we should be okay. And all in all, it's getting super busy. But we made more space so that we can scale further. And I thought I'd come down. I'm actually going to make a couple TikToks because we're focusing on TikTok Shop a little bit. Yesterday we did 20 sales TikTok, which is a small feat for when we're doing 300-400 a day. But it feels good because they're free. It's free money. So yeah, going to make a quick TikTok or 2 or 3 and check in with the lads down here before I get back on the laptop and back to work. Just jumping back on WhatsApps, emails, Slacks, fucking jumping on calls and all sorts. We will be going to get a coffee hopefully soon because I haven't had a coffee yet. We have just had a baler delivered. Cardboard's getting an issue, stuff you don't really think about from a business perspective, but when you run a brand that goes through as many units as we do, cardboard is a genuine issue and stress on a daily. We've got a baler now, so it bales all the cardboard up, compresses it, and we can sell the bales on, which is handy too. But yeah, little packaging update for you. However, jumping back on the laptop, and the grind continues. But first, let's look at the car. Because my Instagram has gone crazy for this. It's the best response I've had to a new car on Instagram ever, which does shock me a little bit because I thought it was going to be slightly Marmite. It's a unique vehicle and proposition, and I'm surprised at how well it's gone down. I'm obsessed with it. Like, I think it's the best car I've ever had. I've never had a car that drives so nicely, that carries that weight of a Ferrari, that just feels as sick as a Ferrari always does, but it's so drivable that I can literally have the kids in the back eating croissants and making a mess. But yeah, GTC 4 that's the angle, look at that, gorgeous. The V12, 4-wheel drive, TDF blue, with an interior to die for. Let me open it up. You can see I've been putting some miles on, it's filthy. I can't remember how it's pronounced obviously, but it's got an amazing tan interior, and it's got the full carbon interior too, essentially, with driver zone, pan roof, Apple CarPlay, suspension lifter. They're basically the main things, and then it's got this blue and tan interior, which together just ties it in lovely. So there it is in all its glory. We ready for lunch, George? But yeah, GTC 4 let's go get some food. Just sit in there, I'll shut the door for you. There you go. Right, onward for coffee. And obviously guys, just on the way to food, I thought I'd show you, because there's so much online with people saying they've done this and they've done that, but they don't really have nothing to show for it. So from the 1st of November to the 1st of December, £510,000 GBP, to show you the growth obviously of what we've done through the last 30 days. And when I'm looking back on what made that possible, I think there's a few variables that you should definitely take away, and stuff that we're taking into next year. Email has been a massive player for us. So email generated a substantial amount of revenue that really helped on a campaign level, and email hit quite nicely, and I think there's space for improvement, but it hit quite nicely because we pulled back from doing too many offers prior to Black Friday. So normally with email we'll probably do an offer every couple of weeks, and we stopped that for the last month really before Black Friday started, just to make sure that the emails really hit. If you can oversaturate your list, then you're in trouble. Black Friday won't go down as well. Luckily, we spent the year generating data, building up an email list, so that when we did pop off with some revenue spikes through email, it all ran quite nicely. So email was a massive player for us. The next thing we did, similar to email, with the flows, we redid all of our email flows to adjust the discounts on there. We did a flat rate discount across the entire website, which made conversion rates spike because no one had to go the extra mile of putting in the discount code, and they knew for a fact that what they were shopping and buying was at the best price possible. There was no codes needed. But what we did do is we had some codes on emails that boosted up that discount even more, that made them feel like they were cheating the system and getting a bit of extra cash. So that worked out really well for us, and if we didn't edit those flows to adjust the discounts, we would have probably lost money because of the margins. So email campaigns, email flows, generally keeping our email list primed and ready to buy was super handy. We also, in terms of an offering, put together some specific bundles just for Black Friday, which has meant that orders of £150, £200 were flying in, which really pushed up our AOV, which helped with general margins through that period that were obviously lower due to the discounts being offered. So definitely bundling up and putting together those bigger packages, people that would buy that for kind of gifting, etc., makes a lot of sense. So another recommendation from my side too. But I thought I'd just jump on, not only show you the numbers so that you can trust what I'm saying, because on YouTube there's a lot of spiel, but also a few tips and tricks that I think really helped us do what we've done this year, and I'm excited for next year, like I said. But we're going to grab some food and I'll pick up the camera there. I need to make sure I delete that. Oh, okay, we went sideways. Woo! Straight into the back of it. Now I've got to go do some work. I've got a call to jump on, and I've got to make some more TikToks because I'm a fucking TikTok sensation. Anyway, lovely little lunch break. It was very brief and quick, but back to... That's the new cardboard baler, and here are all our orders. We've already had a raw mail truck come and take about 18 of them. There's another however many there, and we've still got another 400 or 500 orders to go. It is now about 4 o'clock. I've got to go to an osteo appointment for my buggered neck, and then I got to get home. It's been a busy day at the warehouse. We've had like record numbers go out, I'm pretty sure, today in terms of fulfillment. Even on like our brand alone, it's 600-700 orders that have gone out the door, which is great, but we're still behind, so we've still got a lot of work to do to catch up. Had some great meetings, onboarded a couple of amazing new clients into my elite program, which is always fun. And now I've got to go to that osteo appointment, get home, do some work, chill with the family, be present as a father, of course. And yeah, the grind continues. It feels like 4 o'clock. It's kind of 4 or 5 o'clock is home time, but I feel like I've still got genuinely probably another 3-4 hours of work tonight. It's super busy at the moment, but I'd have it no other way. And Thursday, Friday, I'm out of the office doing some family Christmas stuff, so I've got to kind of play a bit overtime at the moment, like this week, to just get ahead of myself before the end of the week. It's home time, ladies and gentlemen. And it's home time. We've got Indy here, we're having a fire, we're watching some cartoons, and I'm doing some emails to finish the day. But thank you for watching the video. I hope you gained some value from the little snippets of info on that 500k. It was a massive, massive goal that we smashed, and I'm super, super proud of the team. But very much, I'll cut it up now, very much the grind is continuing. So stay tuned, more videos coming, more vlogs, and we're not even halfway there yet. Let's go.